Hi, I'm Dave. You're welcome to another Winter Songs live stream session from here in Cypress Avenue. I'm joined on the couch by Mr. Moncrief.
Hello, how are you?
Mr. Moncrief, my opening question. I'm very good, thank you. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm fine.
Which was the cover of your most recent EP.
Yeah.
Class of 2020.
Yes.
An EP that you're
past us now.
Yeah.
It's a new year.
Late last year. Probably not going to be able to do it here in this live stream session. It's a complicated affair to recrete live, I'd imagine.
It is. It hurts. It hurts going back there.
I'm leaving that in 2020.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like, I think the songs, the EP was a collection of tracks that kind of act as like a kind of chronicle of the weird little circus of a year that I had, and I think a lot of other people had. But that's what I think. I just wanted to put something out that encompassed that whole thing. I just don't know how the hell I'm going to keep it going in 2021. Got to move forward like a bad relationship, but a good relationship.
Well, you just have to reflect on whatever 2021 brings us, and hopefully more positivity than 2020 for us. But exactly. well, was it useful as an inspiration to sitting in your room, as the song goes?
Yeah.
Or was it a pain in the arse, as it was for everyone?
A bit of both, really. I think the year had passed really quickly in some ways. Like in some weeks I was super creative and super productive, and other weeks would have gone by without in the blink of an eye, and I wouldn't have done anything. I would have felt terrible about myself. And I just think that we're all conditioned to be like so productive, and like that we feel like if we're not being productive, then our time isn't being used well, and that we're not worth value. Do you know what I mean? Like our value has to be put into something that creates something, whether it's a song or whether it's whatever people do to create like their own.
Well, you are a creator, you are an artist, so presumably that's going to affect you even more than most.
Yeah, I think we're all affected. So, I mean, I'm lucky that I did get some good songs out of it, but more importantly, I think I made me and my friends come closer. That was probably the most important thing that came out of 2020. Like you become closer to the people around you, hopefully. And that it wasn't all bad.
Well, no, I mean the EP is a nice body of work to bring out of it as well. I think it sounds great. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Like a number of the tracks on it. Well, I like all the tracks on it actually, but there's interesting. There is commentary in there. America, obviously, for instance, has some commentary on some of the aspects of 2020.
Yeah.
But In My Room would have been an early song, I'd imagine, written for this, because I know you performed that on a. Well, Red FM and Beat and I did this combined Heroes Aid thing back in April, May type thing to try to bring some levity to raise some funds for frontline workers and bring some music into people's living rooms was the idea, and you contributed to that, and you did a version of that song and it sounded great from your pad in London, I believe. Did you come back, or did you stay over there?
I stayed in London for most of lockdown. Yeah, I only came back to Ireland in sort of early December, and just because I had some writing, I had some shows lined up, but In My Room happened. It was the first track that I wrote for the EP, and it happened one day I think before lockdown happened. So that was that, and then I didn't write a song for 2 months.
Wow. Well, you know, like maybe sometimes it's about absorbing it before it kind of comes back out. Look, Class of 2020 sort of is your response to that year. I look forward to hearing what comes through 2020 and more music to come from Moncrief. I see the stats in terms of people streaming you, so it's you know, it was really building for you, and it must have been a real disappointment to have that kind of roadblock put in your way and in front of everybody's way through 2020, really.
Yeah.
So look, let's hope for better for 2021. What will you do for this live stream? And this isn't your first time playing this venue, is it?
No, this is not the first time.
Paper Planes, maybe, will that be it?
Paper Planes.
Okay, I'm going to tell a story. Battle of the Bands, 9 years ago, you're in a band that you still wish you were in.
Yeah, I mean, I still am. Technically, I haven't left Paper Planes. We haven't disbanded.
You wear Paper Planes?
Yeah, well, we haven't left. I mean, it's me and the lads, so I don't think we've disbanded just yet.
the lads you played with back then, are they still involved with
My
them?
friends, yeah.
Yeah,
they're
oh,
like
nice
my
one.
good friends.
Nice. So you were in college here. Where'd you go?
I did 1 year in university in UCC studying law.
Ooh.
And then,
Guilty.
yeah, you did law.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh God, no, terrible.
Terrible. Oh, well,
Guilty.
Yeah, well, that was my best legal reference for you at that point.
That's good.
I presume you're happy you ditched that, and
Yeah.
because looking at you now, you might have made an unusual lawyer in.
I missed second year. I would have liked to do second year just because first year was so much fun, just getting drunk and just messing around. And second year is just kind of a continuation of that. But apart from that, I missed like that life. But after midway through that year, I was just like, this isn't for me. And I think a couple of things that happened in my life that
College or law?
Law. College was great. College was really fun. But I just realised that, I had a couple of things that happened that made me realise that life is so short, and like, why am I spending all this time doing something that I don't really believe in, I don't enjoy? And anytime I did music, it gave me such a lift and such a huge, it affected me in such a positive way. So I just want to continue to do that.
So you were entered the Battle of the Bands. You did your whatever round it was, your semi-finals.
In the Crucible here.
Downstairs in the Old Oak, and then made it to the final here in Cypress Avenue.
Got our names in the paper.
Woo!
Yeah, still have that little. I actually have the little cutout of it in my bedroom.
Nice.
But yeah, paper planes rocked the stage to a good 4 or 5 people in the crowd. And then I think,
a good nobody.
Yeah, I think the band.
To our girlfriends.
Yeah, my girlfriend, her friend, my ex-girlfriend, and I think the people that did win it just brought a rake of people down.
Yeah, well there you go. That's it. That's literally probably why venues run Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Get everybody to bring their mates in and buy drinks.
Exactly. No, it was good. It was a cool experience.
Without going through a long chronology, but so you stayed with music from there.
Yeah. Long story short, I moved to London. At the end of that year, I was like, I'm gonna take a 1 year break, but I wasn't gonna come back. That was more for my parents, just to make them feel more secure. And I went to London. I got a job in a restaurant. I went to all these open mics and just started, just grinding for a year and a half before anything started to move. I didn't know what I was doing. So that was it really. And then things started to, I got a bit better. And then I got a couple of opportunities with mainly session work, with a couple of really interesting session things, and then just started working with more people, and then here I am. Really.
And were you writing your own music the whole way through that?
Trying to, yeah. Terrible music I was writing at the very beginning, but it's locked away in a vault. It will never be released. Sealed away. And I was writing from the day I kind of arrived in London, trying to write and trying to figure it out, and then been writing ever since and trying to, just been writing a lot.
Just move on forward, and let's hope 21 moves in a more forward fashion than 2020 did.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us here on the couch for this Winter Song Sessions chat ahead of your live stream. Thank you to the Department of Culture for helping to fund all of this. Just before we leave you from the couch to the stage, what will your live stream set be like if you're not going to do the Class of 2020 EP, which I recommend you check on Spotify. It's a great listen.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and April, he's back here.
April, yes, come on, plug the gig.
Yes.
Right, I'm doing a show in April. Come down. It's going to be sick. And I'm going to be playing all the songs from the last EP and all the songs I'm going to be playing now, which I've written for this year, and that are, I don't know how to describe it. It's a lot more personal. I'm not going to be hanging upside down from a chair, which is a good and a bad thing because it's painful. But yeah, it's a lot more personal. It's just a lot more personal things, and I just wanted to get back to that. I think I was going to do that in 2020, but then by the time I was going to release my first single for it, the world was completely different. And I didn't think the music really
It didn't chime with the
It
times.
really
What?
didn't chime with the times.
I wasn't as bad as
I
the,
like
I wasn't
it.
as bad as the guilty
Well,
one.
the guilty's good. Didn't chime with the times. Yeah, but like
That's your
didn't chime
radio DJ patter.
chime with the times.
There's
And
your
it
EP,
was
there's
so
your next
true.
EP name.
Yeah, chime
No,
with
but
the
and
times.
Class of 2020 really does kind of have that feel of
Yeah.
the shit we were all going
Exactly, and people like I don't know, people are trying to sort themselves out in 2020. They were trying to like just keep their own heads above the water and keep their own heads together, and like that's what that music was for. And then this year it's like, let's just get back to what we were doing and being human beings again. You know what I mean? And going out and having
Being
fun,
social
and getting
animals.
heartbroken or getting falling in love or whatever. You know what I mean?
Moncrief, pleasure chatting with you. Thank you very much. Let's
Thank
get
you
you
so
up
much
on
for having me.
stage for the live stream from here in Cypress Avenue.
Mistakes I've made enough, but I ain't here to right my wrongs. Through brake lights, I gave you up. Been far away for far too long. If I don't try to save it tonight, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So these square miles ain't wide enough, but loving you is all I know. Oh, am I too late? No brakes past the place where I met you. Through highways and hurricanes, oh Lord, I hope you're home. 'Cause baby, I've been driving all night just to break down right outside your door. 'Cause if I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? I'm running every red light and stop sign. If I can speak my mind, maybe I'll change yours. 'Cause if I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? Memories that follow me, and places that we used to know. Now we know here is in between, but I ain't about to watch you go. If I don't take a stand here tonight, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So these square miles ain't wide enough when loving you is all I know. Oh, am I too late? No brakes past the place where I met you. Through highways and hurricanes, oh Lord, I hope you're home. 'Cause baby, I've been driving all night just to break down right outside your door. 'Cause if I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? I'm running every red light and stop sign. If I can speak my mind, maybe I'll change yours. If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? 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 Oh, am I too late? No brakes past the place where I met you. Through highways and hurricanes, oh Lord, I hope you're home. 'Cause baby, I've been driving all night just to break down right outside your door. 'Cause if I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? I'm running every red light and stop sign. If I can speak my mind, maybe I'll change yours. If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? I'm running every red light and stop sign. I'm running all the time, I know. If I'm not here to love you, what am I here for? 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 Tell me, what am I here for? What am I here for? What am I here for? We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you need me to show you something, don't you tell me that these words mean nothing. We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. A pair of lonely 20-somethings caught in a religious high. I found your eyes, the floor was flooding. Been holding on to that now for dear life. Can barely see what we're becoming. I'm still in love with you, but who am I? We're crawling now when we were running. So what's it take to save a life? Silence is such a violent act. I'm firing bullets, but you won't fight back. Ain't we got something to say? We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you need me to show you something, don't you tell me that these words mean nothing. We're only 6 inches away right now. We should be kissing this away by now. So if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. From drunken love and waking up to kissing under southern skies, did all these moments count for nothing? What does it take now to save a life? I said I had to move to London, but I'm still in love. You said you weren't sure that that was good enough. Said Chris, you can't be everything to everyone. I guess the lessons learned with the damage done. So how fucked up is that? Now I'm here begging you to fight back. Ain't we got something to say? We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you need me to show you something, don't you tell me that these words mean nothing. We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. If you love me, walk away right now. If you love me, walk away right now. Said if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. How fucked up is that? Now I'm here begging you to fight back. Ain't we got something to say? We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you need me to show you something, don't you tell me that these words mean nothing. We're only 6 inches away right now, but we got nothing left to say right now. So if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. If you love me, walk away right now. If you love me, walk away right now. Said if you love me, say something. If you love me, walk away right now. I remember everything. The picnic in the park, how the rain played on the roof that night, and movies in the dark. I know you're so afraid to sing, but baby, that's my favorite sound. I love all these little things that make you who you are. And I know that we're so far apart. I see your face when I look to the stars. Oh, I'm so far from perfect. I get so insecure, but you pour holy water over all of my flaws. And I'll always be heartless. It'll always be yours on your coldest of nights, babe. I'll be there keeping you warm. I'll be there keeping you warm. I notice how your top lip shakes whenever you're mad. I can tell just when that smile is fake. I know that's when you're sad. And all these little memories, they play me like a melody. But I don't want this song to end. It belongs to you and me. And I know that we're so far apart. I see your face when I look to the stars. Oh, why? I'm so far from perfect. I get so insecure. But you pour holy water over all of my flaws. And I'll always be heartless. It'll always be yours. On your coldest of nights, babe, I'll be there keeping you warm. I'll be there keeping you warm. And I'm so far from perfect. I get so insecure. But you pour holy water over all of my flaws. And I'll always be heartless. It'll always be yours. On your coldest of nights, babe, I'll be there keeping you warm. 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 We're the generation of dying heroes and low expectations. Hide your face behind a vacant smile and counterfeit conversations. Sincerity is terrifying. Opinions fine when no one knows you're lying. Kinda hard to find a voice when sex kills and the rain is poison. With water in our lungs, we're wide awake for once. So numb in love, we crave the feeling of what we can't touch. There's sickness in our blood, but we're the lucky ones. Pain's proof, we still can feel something. Yeah. Jack's father never came home. Drew left it all in the note. Hope's crashing out now in cars. Chains only skin and bones. Forgotten, godless, dead dropouts, and there is nothing we need. The very air that we breathe is perfume. It's perfume. It's perfume. It's perfume. We make the most of the hysteria. Perfect neighbors in the gray area. What's the use of chasing futures? Who's scared of dying when you're barely human? Parody is terrifying. Opinions fine when no one knows you're lying. Kinda hard to find a voice when sex kills and the rain is poison. With water in our lungs, we're wide awake for once. So numb in love, we crave the feeling of what we can't touch. There's sickness in our blood, but we're the lucky ones. Pain's proof, we still can feel something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jack's father never came home. Drew left it all in the note. Hope's crashing out now in cars. Chains only skin and bones. Forgotten, godless, dead dropouts, and there is nothing we need. The very air that we breathe is perfume. It's perfume. Yeah, yeah. is perfume. Some nights Lindsay barely sleeps, Callie feet gets out and free. Fate still gets drunk with her friends, feels like herself again. We feel the pressure climbing, we let the past remind us. Under this weight we're diamonds, and oh, we're diamonds. Jack's father never came home, Drew left it all in the note. Hope's crashing out now in cars, Jane's only skin and bones. Forgotten, godless, dead dropouts, and there is nothing we need. The very air that we breathe is perfume. Yeah, yeah, it's perfume. It's perfume. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is your final song, so you better hear me through. It's only words, but it's gonna hurt me far more than you. The melody is clear, a love let slip away. So many tears over the years, oh what a waste. But then you gave something they can't take, those days at the lake, roads and radio waves. And now we're changing, nobody's to blame. But I can't stand it, we're getting older, remembering then, holding my chest, the pain, the grief, but no regret. We shared a moment, and this I'll take to the end. And now our time is up, but I'm glad you made the cut. You're the one who sent my cold blood to rush, to know it was love and love was enough. And now our time is up, but they could never touch it. And ain't it funny how no one will know just how it was, just to be us, just to be us. We never dove so deep into the darkest blue. Oh, we weren't over our heads. Oh, what a mess, a treasure to lose. Yeah. But then you gave something they can't take, those days at the lake, roads and radio waves. These times are changing, nobody's to blame. But I can't stand it, we're getting older, remembering then, holding my chest, the pain, the grief, but no regret. We shared a moment, and this I'll take to the end. Yeah, and now our time is up, but I'm glad you made the cut. You're the one who sent my cold blood to rush, to know it was love and love was enough. So now our time is up, but they can never touch it. And ain't it funny how no one will know just how it was, just to be us, just to be us, just to be us, just to be us, just to be us. Oh, time will never touch the nights when we were us, a time just to be us. They will never touch the days when we were us, a time just to be us. Time will never touch the nights when we were us, a time just to be us. just to be yours. And now our time is up, but they can never touch. And no one will know just how it was just to be yours.